All right, Invincible episodes 3 or 1 through 3 of season 3 are finally here, which really annoying that they're dropping Invincible right now because you have the Harley Quinn season 5 show airing and they're dropping their episodes on Thursdays. And this show's dropping its episodes on Thursdays. And then you have that Spider-Man show that's also dropping its episodes 3 a week every Wednesday. And then in March, we got that Daredevil show. Way too many superhero shows right now. I mean, at least Daredevil, though, at least it's not animated, so it doesn't fall into the same category, but, like, goddamn. And I want to watch all these shows, of course, and I'm reviewing all these shows, so, yikes. But if you like animated superhero content, I mean, check out my awesome jacket, for one. Got this at Five Below. Number 2, subscribe because there's a lot of it right now. Great episodes. These episodes, I will say that these are really good episodes. I think though this is everything in these episodes. I guess spoilers for these episodes is in the trailers though. I mean, we know Cecil and Mark were gonna go at it. I am surprised that at the beginning of this season, by the end of the first episode of the season, Adam and Eve are together. Or not Adam, Eve. Adam, Eve, and Mark are together, which is great because, I think a lot of people's complaint with this show overall is that they dragged out that storyline with Mark's girlfriend, Amber, over the last couple seasons, and you're just like, well, everybody just wanted this shit to end. And you kept dragging it out, and it's like, what are you even doing? And for me, I'm just sitting here like, okay, you're dragging it out, and it's just weird to me. Like, what are we even doing? So, here they bring them together, and it feels right. I mean, also the way they do is smart because even Eve says in the episode, "We're both superheroes. We know how this is supposed to go. It's worth trying, right?" So they try it, and here we are, and it feels right, and it makes sense. It didn't fit. I really thought they were going to drag that out throughout this entire season. But Cecil and Mark fighting kind of felt a little bit rushed. Basically, he finds out that Cecil deployed a person who, a couple heroes, quote unquote, basic villains, that kill people, but gave them the opportunity for a second chance. And, well, Mark is obviously very upset about this, so he's ready to rip into Cecil over it. And Cecil puts like a fucking thing in his neck and does some crazy shit. But I think it's just rushed the moment how furious Mark gets that a couple villains are here. It's like, okay, yeah, I get that, but he's kind of learning from his dad a little bit that people can learn to be different. So I felt like that part was a little bit rushed, but it is what it is. It worked well enough. The second episode where we get all the flashbacks of Cecil was pretty interesting, and kind of seeing where some really gory shit with Cecil. Pretty fascinating stuff. And then third episode was mostly focused on, Mark's brother, and just kind of him. Now, number one, kind of being like his daddy fucking killed somebody. And also just the fact that he's trying to be a hero and he could be very dangerous. And now, Mark doesn't have the help of Cecil, in case he gets his brother gets brutally injured. I mean, we've seen all that stuff, so it's pretty rough. I don't know what they're gonna do throughout the rest of the season. It looks pretty scary out there, but I think these episodes are really strong and set up some really interesting dynamics. And the end of the final episode of the season with that cliffhanger of that bomb going off, and then we see someone watching him. We'll see what happens next, but this is kind of a wild set of episodes that honestly change up the dynamics of the show really quickly. So we'll see what happens.